Conversation, guys, man. Hope you guys are having a great week. It's March Madness today, baby. Oh man, it took a lot for me to do this video. I'll just be 100, man. I was getting in my zone. I was listening to Drake. I know some of y'all motherfuckers don't like Drake because y'all call him like, I don't know, y'all think he's, you know, whatever. Anyways, I want to talk about talking about people's wives. I saw a meme. I didn't see the video, but I saw the 1 minute meme online. DJ Envy checking the dude about his wife, and I also saw a video yesterday with Dominic Brazeale and Deontay Wilder, and Dominic Brazeale saying that his wife was in the mix. And I just want to there's a couple points I want to make. One, you never talk about another man's wife. I mean, basically on any circumstances. Like, for example, right? There's a lot of dudes that are just born just with competitive advantages, right? 6'5", 240. And I know it's one of the more disrespectful things you can do besides calling a man a bitch is disrespecting his woman, because it basically makes him feminine, right? To the collective audience that's there, and yourself, and more importantly, him. But when a big dude, like for real, like I saw this in college, but I was young and dumb, but I'm a grown man now. At 40, when I see like a big dude leading a charge against a dude where he clearly has an advantage, I think that's kind of soft. I think that's kind of weak. I don't like it. You know, it's the same thing with me. Like, I can fight a little bit, but there are people that I know that I can beat up, and if I get into an argument with, although fighting is not my number one option, not my second option, not my third option, it might be my fourth option. I would never disrespect him in terms of his wife and or humiliate him in that matter. And at all costs, man, at all costs, I think that leave women out of it. Leave women out of the equation. Square up, do what you need to do. But I just think that's I personally think it's off limits, because one, you never know what a man can do, because I mean, his woman is a direct line to his children. Like, you don't know what the capabilities of a man will do. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. 100% honest with you. You come in my house disrespecting my kids, you put your hands on my kids, my woman, there are no warning shots. I'm just saying, I don't want this, you know, like, it's not happening. And the great thing about me is, I'm not going to shoot to kill you. I'm going to shoot to change your life forever. I'm going to blow your knees up. I'm going to shoot your hand off. Like, I'm going to make you remember that day for the rest of your life. And you're going to go to jail because I defended myself. Right? You see what I'm saying? So it's you know, I don't want to kill you. No, I want you to live with the dumb shit you did. You understand what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. But I just, man, leave women out of the equation. Square up and fight like a man. If you want to fight with a motherfucker, fight with him. You understand? I've never thought, it's like me when I had some YouTube beef with that dude, you know. He said I disrespected his girlfriend. No parts of me will ever publicly disrespect a woman. I may do it in the confines of my friends and, you know, talk some shit, but in public place, that's one thing you will never ever see from Frederick Hawthorne: disrespect a woman in public air. I just think that's weak. That's weak of a man to disrespect, in my eyes, publicly. Even if she done fucked your whole crew. Okay, she is who she is. Like, that's a deal. That's a discount, right? You getting pussy on a discount. You calling a woman a bitch? I mean, you may be. I won't air her. I'll tell my dude, like, hey, you know, she easy. You ain't gotta take it. I mean, she is who she is. She fucked me. She fucked my boy. Do it like that. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, men, leave women out of the equation, because even if you're a little nigga like me, I can't beat up everybody, right? But I'm gonna be a tough fight. If you don't knock me out on the first punch, you're probably gonna miss it anyway, because I know your right hand is coming anyway. But I'm just saying, you don't know my capabilities. A man will go crazy over his woman. I mean, a man will fucking... I've seen it. I grew up in the hood. I've seen niggas stab. Now, I've never seen no one shoot a nigga, kill a nigga. I've seen a nigga stab a nigga over a woman in a park on some real shit. Like, for both parties involved, leave women out of the equation. I know one was a joke, and I believe that Deontay Wilder, Bermain Stervern, I think it was just collateral damage. I think they were in the lobby and Dominic Brazeale was talking some form of smack to his brother or something like that. So I think it's collateral damage. I don't, you understand what I'm saying? And then when you got 40 men in the lobby, I don't know. I'm just guesstimating right now. This is just a hypothesis. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I judge a man on his character. And Deontay Wilder has been nothing short of stellar character. So I'm gonna, if I had to choose a side blindly, I would choose Deontay Wilder's side. But when I said Bermain Stervern, when Dominic Brazeale said the word wife, that was the buzzword for me, right? You just never touch another man's wife, man. Verbally, physically, or his woman. It ain't got to be his wife, his woman. I know that from day one. Like, man. I mean, you at your own risk, man. You at your own risk. I mean, if niggas go crazy over a color, red and blue, and niggas killing over colors, imagine what they do over their wife, over their woman. You can't fuck, man. Just, I mean, it gets there sometimes. You bitch. I get all of that. I completely understand. Cooler heads will prevail tomorrow. But when you're in the moment, I know it's tough. But let this be a video of, like, just remembrance. Like, if you want to square up with... I know I'm repetitive, but I want this shit to sink in. When you want to square up with a nigga, square up with him. Leave his woman out of it. Leave his kids out of it. Just square up with the dude. And if you have... And keep it real with you. If you 6'5", and you mad with a little nigga like me, you won already. You won. You won. Just walk away from the shit, because you might beat his ass, but you might break your hand. You might get a laceration or something. You won. Walk away. Matter of fact, I don't give a fuck if you 6'5", 5'6", 5'7", little nigga like me, big nigga like, you know, Dominic Brazeale. Don't equate the violence. Walk away from the shit. At the end of the day, walk away from it. Live and fight and learn another day, because tomorrow's sun brings new joys and new problems, and you're gonna have to live with both of them, either the two. So don't short-term, what is it, you're creating long-term solutions over short-term problems, man. You know what I mean? And you know, it's, if you can avoid it at all costs. But I will say this: if you live in poor environments, people make poor choices. And I know that growing up in the hood, I had to fight a lot. And I won some, I lost some. I wasn't the perfect guy. I'm not gonna sit on YouTube and motherfucking lie to you and say, when I was a kid, I won every fight. I was whooping everybody. I lost some too, but I was a tough out. That's it. At the end of the day, I'm a tough out. If you don't knock me out, I'm a tough out. I've knocked people out. I've gotten knocked out. I've gotten hit, and people stop the fight and be like, it's over. On so many different levels, man. And so I know all about growing up in the hood. I know all too well the poor choices people make. But if you're listening to this video and you consider yourself a man, leave the woman shit out of it. You know what I mean? If I have a problem with you, and you're not, and I can't physically get to you, I'm gonna call you. You can ask 5 niggas on YouTube right now that own their own channel. If I have a problem with you, I'm gonna call you. And if I can get in your face and we can hash it out, I'm gonna get in your face and hash it out. But I'm not coming from a perspective of I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm like, what you did was disrespectful and yada yada yada. And I'm a man, and this is just a code I live by. And at the end of the day, there's some decorum that we must have as men. Leave women out of it. If she ain't beside you, call. Even if she's for real talk, and this has happened to me before, right? I can't talk about it because it because it puts both people in blame, and this shit might be, and this video gonna be up forever. But at the end of the day, even if she's beside you, talking that shit, do your best, do your very best, man. Because men go crazy over their woman, man. Like, men go crazy over their woman, and you don't want to fight 10 times. You don't want to fight a little nigga like me 10 times. You might whoop my ass 10 times, but you just don't, man. You don't. You know, you don't want to wake up in the morning with, if he can't whoop your ass, he gonna get your car towed. He gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna lose at some point. It's gonna cost you some money. You may be able to whoop his ass and do that, but it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you at some point. So at all costs, man, avoid the violence. Keep other men, women out of your mouth. I get it. I've been there. I can't lie and say I ain't had no locker room fights over a woman. Man, like that's what we did in college. You know what I mean? Like, on both ends, niggas get sensitive over the girl that they fucking, and we were 19, 20, 21, 22 in college. So I get it. It was fights once a week in college. Niggas talking shit, and honestly, 80% of the fights is about calling another woman a bitch. I fucked that bitch before you. You got my dick in your mouth. That's basically what 80% of the fights in the locker room boiled down to when I was in college. You know what I mean? And then after the fight is over, I swear to God, the dude that was, I swear to God, listen to this. The dude that was disrespectful towards the woman gets the least amount of respect than the dude that defended the woman. For real. If you kick my ass and you whoop my ass and I defend my woman, your boys are not going to say this to you, but they going to respect the shit out of me. You don't fuck with that. The next time they come, man, leave that nigga's woman out of it, man. So at the end of the day, man, my testosterone is up now. I'm ready to go. I'm about to go run, lift weights, and go hit this bag. It's a beautiful day in LA. The sun is out. It rained yesterday. It cleared all that bad air. It's March Madness. We got a hell of a fight. Oh, man. I'm sorry. God damn it. I want to do a breakdown for this fight. Okay, somebody Friday night, maybe I can do a breakdown, because this is a hell of a fight. Amir Ahman and Ramirez, that's a hell of a fight. You know, I haven't watched any tape yet, because Amir Ahman's been pretty inactive, right? But if I was to bet that blind, I would bet on Ramirez. Ramirez is a problem. But Amir Ahman, according to Paulie Malignaggi, got lightning, thunder in one hand and lightning in the other hand. So he's a hell of a boxer. Amir Ahman is a hell of a boxer. And the one thing that stopped him was his lack of conditioning, or else we would have saw Amir Ahman versus Terrence Crawford at some point. That would have been the fight 1.5 years ago, but it didn't happen because, you know, other things prevailed. But anyways, man, I hope I made sense in this video. Maybe it was a rant. Maybe it was a combination of a rant / common sense / personal experiences. But be a man. Be a thorough nigga, man. And I know I'm talking to people who say real ones. And if you a thorough nigga, man, leave the woman out of it. Square up. If you believe you can beat the nigga's ass, beat the nigga's ass. If you lose, you lose. That's just life, man. You're not gonna win them all. You're not gonna win them all. But at the end of the day, leave a woman's name out your mouth. And I'm about to pull up at the gym, about to hit these weights. And I appreciate you. Genuinely, I appreciate you guys. The channel is growing. I checked my my statistics. I got close to 1,000 subs, new 1,000 subs in the past like 3 weeks, which is awesome. You guys are sharing the videos with your friends. You guys are beautiful for that, because I started from 1 sub. And y'all motherfuckers rocking with me. I love the engagement on Instagram. If you, again, I'll say it again, if you guys want to engage with me, Instagram is the key. I always have my phone in my hand. I'm always listening to music. I always got my headset and listening to music, and I'm pretty... Comment if you spoke to me on Instagram in this story, in this. I respond within the next, literally, 2 minutes. I always got my phone in my head, on me. So, anyways, man, and a wise man told me, I'm gonna do a separate video on this because I think this is important. A wise man told me the less time it takes for people to hold you accountable, the more successful your relationship will be. And what I mean by that, if someone say call you at 7, call them at 7. Don't wait. If someone says, if someone texts you, text them back immediately. If someone asks you a question, answer it immediately. See, we live in a society where if you like something on Instagram, you don't want to like it back immediately. I'm not gonna watch your story because I don't want you to think that I'm thirsty. I'm the opposite. I'm the exact opposite. If you hit me, I'm gonna respond to you back. I don't care if you're Joe Blow, Floyd Mayweather, a nigga selling me 3 CDs for $5. I'm gonna respond to you back immediately because that's one of the marks of a relationship. The less time it takes for you, the less time it takes for you to interact with them, the more successful your relationship will be. Try it out. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. I'll do a video on that because I think the title will it'll allow people to refer back to it. Anyways, man, I just parked. I just cut my car off. I just unfastened my seatbelt. Y'all some beautiful people, man. I love the interaction. Even the haters, man. Y'all haters, I fucking love y'all too, man. Hey, the one thing I learned from Adrian Broner, haters are fans. They just don't know it yet. So continue to hate on me. Continue to say, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's all love, baby. It's all love. You can call me nigga. You can call me short. You can call me black ass. You can call... But the one thing you can't call me... I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But, I don't know. But anyways, y'all fill in the blank. I appreciate y'all. Peace, man.